Welcome to Digital Learning of DCE. This is 38th session of Human Resource Management subject, and this subject is a part of 5th semester BBA course of Mangalore University. In previous session, we had discussed meaning and objective of human resource records. In this session, we are going to learn significance, types and principles of human resource records. Let us see the significance of human resource records. Up-to-date records will help management in taking right decisions related to recruitment process during selection of employees, placement of employees, transfers and promotions related. Records of manpower skills are useful in management succession planning and in designing career paths for individual employees. These human resource records are required to identify training needs, whether there is a requirement of training for employees, and also to design the training program and execute the program. With the help of these human resource records, the validity of employment test and interview can be judged. Human resource records are helpful in human resource research and human resource audit program. In preparation of payrolls, human resource records are very useful. Human resource records is also useful, or it enables the management to supply the information required by government agencies. Records are helpful in settlement of industrial disputes. In this way, in various purposes, human resource records are useful and it is very important in organization. Types of human resource records. There are various types of human resource records like job description and job specification, all related to job description records are maintained. About the details about the job specification records are maintained. Job application and test score. In this records, job application related and whatever the employees have scored during the interviews or various tests are maintained in a separate record. Interviewers checklist. In this record, interviewer who have conducted the interviews will maintain a record where they have entered the marks scored by interviewee. Employment history records. It contains details about the employments. Medical records. It contains the detailed reports of employees' medical related reports. Contracts of employment. Scanning and replacement tables. Attendance records and payrolls, which contains attendance of employees and the salary details about the employees. Training records contain the detail of training programs they have organized and which employees participated in training program, for how long period training has been provided. All the details related to the training are maintained in training records. Employee ratings. In this records, employee ratings given by evaluator during the performance appraisals are maintained in a separate record which is called employee ratings. There is a separate record which is maintained for leaves applied by employees, transfers related information and promotions details of employees are maintained in a separate records. There is one more type of records where accident and sickness details of employees are maintained. Accident and sickness records. Industrial disputes and various grievances related reports are maintained in a separate records. These are the various types of human resource records maintained in an organization. Let us see now the principles of record keeping. Human resource records can be made reliable and effective if the following guidelines are followed. It must be justifiable and clear. If records are maintained without any justifiable purpose, it will mean waste of time and money. All human resource records must be consistent with the purpose for which they have stated clearly. Records must be verifiable. A record which is not capable of verification is of no use, so it must be verifiable. Records must be classified. Human resource records must be classified on the basis of time, subject, or in chronological order. Different types of records should be maintained in separate files for readily available for reference. The required information must be available whenever is needed. The information should be available easily and also quickly. Like that, the information maintained records. The cost of records must be reasonable because the expenses involved in producing and maintaining records should be justified by their usefulness. Record keeping should be always economical. Record must be precise. That is, human resource records should be maintained in a concise form so valuable space is not wasted for unwanted information. The record keeping system must be flexible. It may be expanded or reduced as necessary. Records must be kept up to date because outdated information is of no use and it can lead misinformation or misleading is possible. So record must be kept up to date. Records must be within the limits of control. That is, the time period for which a particular information would be preserved should be decided in advance. A responsible official should be entrusted with this task of maintaining the records. These are the important principles of record keeping. If these principles are followed while maintaining the record keeping, it will be more effective. Thank you.